Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Glory O'Kings. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to click subscribe button before you leave. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this makeup look. Is like my easiest soft glam makeup look that I always have on most of the time. So yeah, if you would like to see how I achieved this makeup look, stay tuned and keep on watching. We're just going to go right straight into the video. Hi guys, so I'm going to start by priming my face. I already did my skincare routine, so I'm going to start with priming my face. And to prime my face, I'm going to be using this Sephora Smooth Baseline Smoothing Primer. I'm first off going to just put a bit on my hand and then apply that on my skin. This primer keeps my face so smooth. My face feels so smooth whenever I use it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Are you one of those people that do your foundation set before your eyebrows? For me, I cannot apply foundation before my eyebrows. It's not going to happen, so I have to do my eyebrows first. So my next step for my makeup is my eyebrows. So first off, I just brush the hair and then I just sharpen it to how I want it to be. These days my eyebrows, they've been playing with me, so I'm just going to use this Iris Beauty. I've had this for a while, Iris Beauty Perfecting Eyebrow Brush. It comes with an eyebrow pencil and a spoolie. I just follow my natural brow line and then I just do the curve. I found that when I do draw my brows by following my natural brow lines, it just looks so much better rather than having to draw extra brow. And when I'm done, I'm just going to fill in my brows. With that, I'm going to go in with my concealer. The concealer I like to use for my brow is the Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 420. And what I do is I just take out all of the concealer from the concealer thingy, spoolie, I don't know what it's called, and I'm going to use that to just apply it on my eyebrows. I'm going to take the angled brush and just blend out the concealer. My eyebrows never seem to look the same whenever I do them. Sometimes they work with me, sometimes they don't work with me. It just depends on the mood they are at. But today it seems great, so we move. I also like to go into the middle of my brow so it avoids any form of unibrow from showing. If you're someone who has a lot of eyebrow hair in the middle of their face, this also helps. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with my brows. That's it. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and the foundation I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty foundation and the color I use is Mocha. I'm just going to put a bit on my hand because this foundation dries up so quickly. Before you finish applying on one side, the other side is dried up. And I'm going to be using my foundation brush. I'm just going to tap a bit. I like to apply it towards the areas where I have dark spots, or I apply more on the areas I have dark spots, and that's towards the ends of my face. That's where I suffer a lot of dark spots. Can you see? It just covers up everything. So I like to go for a full coverage. I usually use the Fenty Beauty whenever my skin is working with me, when my dark spots have faded out a bit more. But right now, so for my forehead, I just like to use the extra foundation on the brush. I don't usually like to pick up so much foundation, put so much foundation on my forehead. So I try to use the extra foundation on the brush, or if, like for example now, there's literally nothing on my hand, but I'm just going to tap it and just brush it on my forehead. When I'm done using the brush, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to tap it in. I feel this kind of makes my makeup look like my skin. One thing I forgot to do was apply this. It's already faded out. I think I got this Golden Rose eyebrow gel. I'm just going to use that and apply it on my brows because it kind of helps my brows stay put, because sometimes my eyebrow hair like to fall down. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. Sometimes my eyebrow hair fall down, So I just like to use this to set it in place, you know, for a long period of time. I usually do not apply underneath my eye because I'm going to use my concealer anyway. So what's the purpose of applying foundation underneath my eyes, then concealer? So now the concealer I'm going to go in with for my face is this 24 Hours Smooth Wear Concealer by MAC, and it's the NC50. And the way I apply my concealer is I don't apply so much. I like to focus more underneath my eyes because that's where I did not apply foundation, and that's the whole purpose of applying concealer underneath your eyes. I like to take my concealer up a bit. I found that when I do this process, it kind of lifts my face up. I recently started doing it about 2 months and it seems to work fine, just fine. When I'm done applying that, I'm going to go on my upper lip, underneath my chin, and then I'm also going to apply it on my nose, but just a tiny bit, and then on my forehead. Another process I recently started doing was leaving my concealer to sit on my face for a minute or for a while, because I found that that just kind of makes it serve its purpose. Usually I would just apply the concealer and then just immediately go in and start blending it out, but I found that when you let it sit and you blend it out, it kind of stays better on your skin. So now I'm going to go in with my Floma BB cream powder. This is what I use to contour my skin all the time. It's what I use as my cream contour. So I'm just going to take a bit of that and just contour the front, like just the high top of my cheekbone, right? Yeah, and then I'm also going to contour the sides and my forehead. You have to contour your forehead, especially when you are escaping the 5-head gang. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the 5-head gang, but it is what it is. We move. When I'm done with that, I also just use the extra contour and just do this on my cheekbones, jawline, on my jawline. That's what I do. I'm going to take this angled brush that I always use for my contour, and I'm going to contour my nose. One thing I learned is I try to make the contour line as thin as possible, as close to my nose bridge as possible. I hope that made sense. And I like to take the contour powder into my eyebrow. I do the same here. I don't know if that showed or if anything is showing, but it is what it is. I'm going to then blend out my concealer. So I'm going to blend out my concealer in an upward motion, just so it keeps that same vibe of it being high. And then I'm also going to blend out like the top of my eyelids using the concealer from underneath there. And I like to tap in a tapping motion, and then I bring it down. Can you see how set it looks? It just looks set. When I'm done with that, I'm just going to go in with my contour once again. And this time around, I'm going to be using my Maxfield Fix powder in the color NW58. So I'm going to use that as my powder contour. And I'm just going to use the same brush I used for my nose earlier. Tap it in, just like tap tap. And then just slightly apply it on my nose, like lightly, very lightly. Because you don't want your contour line to be too dark on your nose, and it's just going to be very obvious. So that's pretty much it. Now when I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. And for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Morphe Dare to Create 39A. I've had this for a while. I'm just going to use the colors I always use. I use this one, and this one. So I use this one for like the transition. I use this one for this part of my eyes, and then I use this for the dark area. I'm going to tap into the darker color, just going to make sure I don't pick up so much, and apply it on my eyelid, like the transition area side. When I'm applying my eyeshadow, I like to go step by step. I don't do one eye before doing the other eye. Some people tend to be able to do that, but for me, I cannot. I have to finish one step on this eye and go to the next eye. I can't finish everything on one eye and go to the next eye. I'm just going to paint. Is it paint or make or do different eyeshadows? Because I'll forget what I did on one and then do a completely different thing on the other. So that's why I try to do each of them step by step. Now I'm going to go in with the lighter color. I like to go in with the lighter color first. So this is the color I'm going to use. It's very neutral, very simple, I'm just going to use that to okay, so as you can see, it's not really showing and it's dropping. So one tip I learned is take your fix spray and spray a bit on the brush. That's going to pick up the color better and it's going to transfer it better on your eyelids. Can you see the difference? Now it's showing. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but yeah. I'm not going to do this all over my eyes. I'm just doing it like in the front parts. I honestly just follow my eye lines and that's pretty much it. And I stop somewhere in the middle and just kind of blend it out. When I'm done with that, I'm going to use the color I used for my transition. I'm just going to use that to complete the eyeshadow and then just blend up the top. I think I'm pretty much done with my eyeshadow. The next thing I do is I put my lash glue on my lashes. I let that sit while I set my face. I hope that made sense. I usually use this waterproof adhesive eyelash adhesive dark tone. This is the eyelash glue I use. Now that I'm done with the lash glue, I'm going to start with my eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm going to be using is this MAC liquid 24-hour waterproof liner. That's what I'm going to use to line my eyes. I don't know who can have a conversation while lining their eyeliner or talk in the process of lining their eyeliners, but not me, and I'm not about to start that today. So I'm just going to line my eyeliner, line my eyes, and yeah. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to take my MAC mascara. I'm just going to brush my eyelashes with it. I'm going to apply my eyelash. Before I apply my eyelash, the glue is there. I'm going to bend it like so, just so it's more flexible and better and or easier to apply. And I'm just going to drop that down there. Honestly, I strongly believe eyelashes makes a huge difference in makeup. Because what? Now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier translucent powder. How do I set my face? What I do is I take my beauty blender, tap it in and remove the excess, and I just tap it on my face gently. This is a lot guys, but I don't let it sit. I just try to wipe it up as soon as possible because it's there to set the face, not to bake. Anyways, that's my opinion. You can do whatever works for you, whatever your preference is, but this is what works for me. This is how my makeup look very natural. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use that to apply on my nose and my forehead as well. Now I'm going to take this brush and MAC Studio Fix, tap it in a bit, not so much, like so, and then use that to contour my face. I'm going to spray my face with some Fix spray so it just sets all of this. So I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, and I'm just going to use that all over my face. I'm going to go in with my Flormar Dark Chestnut 106 eyeliner. Yes, it's an eyeliner, but I use it to line my lips. So I'm going to use that to line my lips. People that can apply lipsticks or any lip stain, whatever, on their lips without using a lip liner, you say, wow, I congratulate them. Because for me, I honestly feel like my lips are just going to look like this. Lip liner just forms the lips into a shape, but when you just apply a bright lip color on your lips without a lip liner, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. For my lipstick, I would use this classic naked lipstick. If you know me, this is my OG lipstick. I've had this lipstick for the longest time. Whenever I finish it, I get a new one because I love it. Is this classic makeup Nude Girl in the color Nude Girl. That's what I always use for my lipstick if I'm applying a lipstick. And if I'm applying a lip gloss, I go in with this Golden Rose Color Sensation Lip Gloss Perfect Shine. If I'm not using this lipstick, I'm using a lip gloss. Nothing more, nothing less. Sorry, hold on. We've not highlighted. How are we about to close this makeup video without highlighting our face? I don't know. For my highlighting session, I like to use this tiny brush. I have a highlighting brush, but I cannot find it right now. And what I use is this Floma highlighter set. This is it. I like to use the darker color because it just blends in with my face way better than using the lighter color. So I'm just going to do that in my tear duct. Did I really apply makeup if I didn't do my tear duct highlighter? Did I? No, for real, did I? And here. Then just blend it. I'm not someone that uses blush. I'm not a fan of blush. I haven't been a fan of blush. I've never tried it. I always try it at shoots, but for like my own makeup, I've never tried. I don't even own a blush. Do you get? But anyways, yeah, this is it. This is my makeup look. So now I'm done with that. I'm going to So yeah, I've come to the end of this video. This is what this is what my makeup looks like. It's my like simplest glam soft makeup look. You can use this on your Valentine's Day. Valentine's coming. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I've come to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy this video? Would you want me to do more of this type of videos? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.